If you're not a big roast beef fan, you can also make chicken with this meal. I had some leftover boneless chicken breast that I made that one pot Cajun chicken Alfredo for you on the last recipe. So I had leftover because it was buy one, get one free, and I can't pass up a deal like that. I just took it out of the package and I had a serrated knife and I just kind of cut it on a little bit of an angle, made it into manageable chunks, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to marinate this in McCormick's tomato, garlic, and basil marinade mix, and I'm going to let it in the fridge for about a half hour after I marinate it. We're going to cook it in the air fryer, and then I am going to have that along with dinner tonight. But also it's great then to cut it in little chunks for salads or whatever else you want to use it for. Today for lunch I'm going to have a salad, so I'm going to cut that up. I'm going to make little chunks there. I'm going to have some dried cranberries and candied pecans on top of the salad. I'm going to cut up some strawberries. You can do anything you want on the salad, but I found this great dressing, low cal, which I definitely need, 50 calories per 2 tablespoons, and it's called Bitten Creamy Strawberry, made with real fruit. I found that at Walmart over in East Freedom. So if you do that, you do your strawberries, you have some cranberries and candied pecans. What else do I put on that? You could put maybe some blue cheese, little crumbled up blue cheese. Put this strawberry on top. You have a pretty low-fat salad, but it tastes fantastic. And it tastes especially great with the grilled chicken breast on it. And I'm going to show you here in a few minutes. I love my air fryer. I'm sure many of you out there have air fryers, but they are one of the most fabulous inventions. As a matter of fact, I have another one coming this week, a bigger one. This is only a 4-quart, so I can only do so much food in that at a time. So I'm getting a 6 or 7 quart coming in this week, and I'm looking so forward to using that. That makes life so much easier, makes food taste great. It's almost like putting it out on the grill. French fries are wonderful in there, mozzarella cheese sticks, all kinds of good things you can heat up in there. So I would advise that all of you, the Ninja, you can get, I think, online through Walmart for like 99 bucks. It's great. I'm going to mix this up. It calls for 1/4 cup oil, 1/4 cup water, 2 tablespoons balsamic or white vinegar, and then your 2 pounds of chicken. Well, this right here, let me see, how much did I have left? Yeah, this together is about 2 pounds, so I'm only going to use 1 packet. Sometimes I use 2 if I put a lot more chicken to marinate. So let's get this ready. I'm going to mix it up. And there again, if you're not a roast beef fan, just have 2 meats for dinner. Have a chicken, have a beef. I like them both, so it doesn't matter to me. But usually I do prefer chicken over a beef meal. But I like them both. 1/4 cup, 1/4 cup, 1/4 cup. What I'm going to do is get a measuring cup here, and it's going to call for a 1/4 cup oil. I'm going to put my 1/4 cup water in here first. By the way, I have some new aprons ordered. Got some cool ones coming in, a Wonder Woman one. Some that have some little sayings on them. And let's start looking real professional here. Did it say? What did I say? 1/4 cup oil, 1/4 cup water. I'm all right. See? I can't talk. I can't do 2 things at the same time. As you saw earlier today, as I had to scoop out some extra gravy from the mix. And 2 tablespoons white or balsamic vinegar. I just use the apple cider vinegar. So let's get 2 tablespoons out. 2 tablespoons. 1. 2. And then we're just going to mix that around and then put the packet of seasoning in. It says on the packet there, if you're seasoning seafood, don't let it in the refrigerator for more than 30 minutes. It says, let's see here, refrigerate 15 minutes or longer, remove from marinade, and discard any remaining marinade, of course, because we got raw meat in here. So you don't want to have that laying around. And you grilled until cooked. But it says do not marinate seafood longer than 30 minutes. So I'd recommend at least doing it for 30 minutes. I'll cover it up, I'll put it in the fridge. I'll get to it sometime here, because lunch is probably a little over an hour away, so I'd like to have my grilled chicken done for my salad. I'm going to pour a little bit of this in the bottom of the pan. Spread it around. And just lay my pieces there. I think, yeah, I'm going to put them this way. I did cut off any gristle or excess fat. I'm not a big fat lover of meats. I mean, it's all right in certain things like bacon fat, but I don't like bristly fat. And then I'm just going to pour the rest on top of here. And let it marinate. You know, it is tempting to make another one. I think I'm going to do one more on top of that so I can cover it fully. I like it to get soaked in. So I'm going to do one more. I always pick up 2 packets just in case I do need more. So I like the McCormick's Grill Mates, and I like this one, the tomato, garlic, and basil. I also like this one too. Garlic, herb, and wine is just as good. Okay, so here goes pack number 2. I'm going to mix that around. And now I'm going to marinate. Cover it up, put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. And it's a delicious marinade. So I'll take that out of the refrigerator about 11:30. It's only going to take me about 18 to 22 minutes according to the directions on the air fryer. And you will see how good and tasty that is. I just took the meat out of the fridge. It's been in there for just about a half an hour. Remember, we can leave it in as little as 15 minutes, up to 30 if it's seafood, or I don't know how long. I've left them in there for hours, you know, so it's not going to kill anything. For chicken breast, boneless, it says brush with oil, but we marinated it and put it in the air fryer for 18 to 25 minutes at 375. So I'm only going to be able, because it's a small air fryer, that's why I want to get another one. I'm just going to put some in right now, and I'll put some in for my salad. And then I'll have some later for dinner. So I'm putting in 1, 2, not that I'm going to eat that much, but I'm going to fill up this. I think I can fit one more. Okay, so I put 6 pieces in there. I'm going to put it at 375, and I'm going to start at 18 minutes, see how that goes. And while that's cooking, I'm going to shred up an apple. I thought also, besides strawberries on my salad, some Honeycrisp apples that I had left over from making those apple pies would also be very, very tasty. It's also a good snack if you just shred them. Move this out of the way. So I'm going to put it on the big shredder side. Just like that. I'm going to shred this whole apple because I'm going to have some on the salad, but I just like to eat it. It's a healthy snack. Better than the peanut butter M&Ms I was thinking about. I think I'll try to be health conscious and maybe eat some apples instead. My flip that up a little bit, upside down. Don't want to get too close and shred my fingers. Voila. Shredded. Just take a mouthful of that. That's good. Those Honeycrisp apples are fabulous. Got my strawberries washed and cut. I forgot I had some tortilla strips in there. And also I got my cranberries and my candied pecans. That's pretty much all I'm gonna need besides the chicken and my strawberry dressing. And I'm gonna have a great lunch. I'll be back when that chicken's done to show you how it turned out. And I'll taste it to make sure it's up to my liking, okay? Since I had those chicken breasts in smaller chunks, I cut the time down. I just checked them, they're almost done, and that would have been, let's see, I put them in for 18 minus 4, that would have been, probably it'd take about 14 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. At 14 minutes I cut it, some of them were done, some of them just a little bit pink yet. So I'm gonna let it go for another minute. So I'm pretty sure I put that in at 18, and I checked it with 4 minutes left, so that would be, I checked it after 14 minutes. Now we're at 15 minutes. They're just about done. I don't want to dry them out. Nothing worse than dry meat. I'm just cutting them in half to make sure it looks cooked the whole way through. You don't want raw chicken. That one might be a little bit questionable. Cut this one in half. Yep, that one's done. I'm just going to let it on for about another 40 seconds for those last two little pieces, and I think we'll be done. Yep, they're done. You got some good looking chicken there. Let's hope it tastes as good. So I'm going to cut a piece here. See what I think before I put it in the salad. It's nice and tender. Well, I guess I ought to move that out of the way. Yep, nice and tender. I'm going to cut this up for the salad. Take a little piece here. Yep. Has a good flavoring to it. You can have it with your roast tonight. If you're not a roast fan, have the chicken instead. Or I'm going to cut all this up into little pieces and I'm going to save it for salads. Because I like salads, but I have to have some goodies on it to make it so that I'm tempted to eat it. So today I'm going to cut this chicken up, put that on my salad. I mix up lettuce with a little shredded cabbage. So I just put that in a bowl. Put my chicken on top. Put as much or a little chicken. That's really not enough chicken for me. So I'm going to grab another little section. This little piece right here. Cut that up. Could just eat it by itself. It's good chicken. And if you want it to be a little bit more flavorful, just let it marinate for a little while longer. I'm going to put my cranberries and candied pecans It says here 1 serving size is 1 tablespoon. How is a tablespoon of anything a serving size? So I usually put 1/4 cup. It would be 160 calories for 1/4 cup. You gotta have some flavor. I'm gonna put some of my shredded apples on here. Pick your favorite apple, shred it up, put it on. Cut my strawberries up into little bite-sized pieces. And then I'm going to put, instead of croutons, I'm going to put my tortilla chips. Is it tortilla? It's spelled like tortilla. Tortilla, I don't think it's tortilla chips. If I can get it open. These are tri-colored. They're just great value brand. Gonna sprinkle some of those on top of that. Poppy seed dressing is also good. We have some of that. You can also get the light poppy seed. That's delicious stuff too. But today I'm gonna finish up my strawberry topping because I like that. And there, I've made lunch while I'm making dinner. Next up, to go with dinner though tonight with our roast, will be honey roasted potatoes. They are fantabulous. So I'm going to have a healthy salad, little chicken, strawberries, apples, cranberries, nuts, tortilla chips. Not bad, not bad at all. What would really top that off though is having crumbled blue cheese on top of it. That would just add the right touch. Very delicious. That's just my own concoction of a salad there. Of course you can put whatever ingredients you want into it, but the apples, the strawberries, the cranberries, the nuts, some blue cheese, tortilla strips, all that. Pretty darn tasty. And don't forget the main ingredient, the chicken. So that was just a quick and easy, simple salad that you can make while you're waiting for your real meal for dinner to cook. Have a great day, everyone. See you soon.